Hey, Jimmy from Cuff and Stuff. Well, you just bought a PK. Maybe it's the original, maybe it's the 360, but it was a good choice, I'll tell you that. All right, so let's do our first cook on it. I recommend you do chicken to start with, okay? So let's do chicken wings. Oh man, one of my favorites on the PK. So let's go through the simplest steps. These are gonna be fantastic. So stick with me and I'll walk you through how to do your chicken wings on the PK. So hang tight. Okay, so here I have just grocery store chicken wings. Now I like these. They're a little bigger than if you buy already separated. And so I'm gonna put a little seasoning on them. And what am I using? Well, you know what I'm using. This is Uncle Steve's competition bird powder. I can't do without this when it comes to cooking chicken. All right, so let's get these seasoned up. Now, really, this is all you have to do. You can put a glaze on them, barbecue sauce, and I'll show you how to do that. But this is really all you have to do, and sometimes this is all I do with chicken wings. I'll just put this Uncle Steve shake on it, and that's it. So let me get these seasoned up, and when I do, I'll bring you back. Okay, well, as you see, I've got these seasoned up. I'm gonna let them hang out for a little bit, and then I'm gonna take them over to the grill and we'll get them started. When I do, I'll bring you back. All right, well, we've got our fire up. Now, let me show you. For you newbies, and again, this doesn't matter whether this is the 360 or whether the original like this, I've got a 2-zone fire, okay? I'm cooking with a hot area and with indirect over here. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these wings and I'm just gonna lay them in a row to start with over here. And we're gonna see how many of these big boys, some of these are pretty good size, we can get. We're gonna try to get all of them. And I have no idea how many left and right wings we have. They don't come red and blue in the pack, so I'm just kidding. Don't get bent out of shape. And one more, and I believe we can get him right there. We can. All right, we've got the whole pack on there, and we're gonna let him sit. We're gonna go indirect, and that's all there is to it to start with. So let's let it cook, and I'll bring you back in a little bit. Let's see if we can get these turned over here. Man, are these pretty? Huh? All right. Look at that. Ah! Oh man, that's so pretty. All right. Come on now. And there we go. And we're gonna keep on cooking. All right, well, let's see, we're an hour, give or take a little bit, in. And we're gonna take our handy dandy little ThermoPro and let's check and see. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, so what you want to do is you want to get this chicken above 165, okay? Now, here's what I do with this. I'm going to take an aluminum pan and I'm just going to start taking some of these off. And the reason I'm doing this is I want to make room, okay? And that's something that I want to make sure I have plenty of, is room on this. And I'm going to take and I'm going to spread these out, and I'm just going to leave them on this side. Get them spread out good. And again, I don't care about the little winglets. I'm more interested in the little drumettes and the flats and whatnot. All right, this is something that doesn't matter to me what you use. You use what you grew up with, okay? That's what you're gonna like. If you have a preference on glaze, barbecue sauce, whatever, you use that, okay? Now, a lot of us Carolina boys, especially when it comes to chicken, we like this mustard vinegar based glaze or barbecue sauce, whatever you want to call it. And if you watch my videos, you'll see I use that a lot. And that's just like what we like here at the house, okay? I can tell you, I've done cooks for other people that I've given them a choice in this area, and this is what they go for. I'll use twice as much on an event with barbecue with this mustard sauce than I will with anything else. All right, so I've got it on that side. I'm going to close it up here and I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to turn it over, and then you see I've got half a tray, so I'm going to use that empty side and put the glazed on. I'll take and put the other back on, and I'm going to glaze it. And when I do that, I'll bring you back. All right, well, here we go. That should be set on that side. Now, I know you're going to ask, how long did that take? Well, it wasn't 10 minutes, okay? That's all I can tell you. I didn't time it exactly, but it wasn't that long. More than 5, let's say 7 minutes maybe, okay? All right. Got those turned over. Glaze this side. Nothing to it, right? I mean, this was easy cooking. It's kind of getting old school here. I'm just not over the direct fire yet. It is hot though. Direct side. And that's the nice thing about this PK. You can do anything you want to on it. You just got to know how to set it up. All right, that is that side. Let's close it up. And there we go. That's that side. All right, so here we go. That's set. Now, here's something I'm gonna do. I'm going to turn this down right over the hot side. I'm not going to leave it long, just for a minute. I want to hard set that glaze, and that'll crisp up that. Look at her jump. How about that? All right, let's turn her over. Now I'm sure that that has a little sugar in it of some kind. Yeah, I hear you. Even in a little country town like this, you still hear sirens. Oh well. Anyway, let's take these off. Alright. That has those crunched up a little bit. Take the last couple, put on there for a second. And while we're doing that, let's take the rest of these and put these out here. Alright, let's glaze this side up. Alright. Look at that. See what I'm talking about? Oh my goodness. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, what I missed one? Looks like. Alright. Let's get this one. Alright. Close him up. Let's let that side set. Well, let me show you. Look at this wing. Now I pulled the two bones out of the flat right there, so I get a good bite. Oh my goodness. I know what's coming. I'm going in. Let me tell you something. You can't go buy this. A little bit of smoke. You can see the steam coming off. It's hot. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Folks, let me tell you, this is too easy. You bought the PK, do these wings on them. Oh man, the hard part is finding the wings right now. You find them, cook them on the PK. You can't get better. Thanks for hanging around. As always, if you haven't, hit the circle over here. I'd sure appreciate it. Over here, I'll have another video for you. Until next time, hang tight.